So it's Bee Gees time, Living Eyes. Let's get into it, guys. Stay with me. You know the routine.
Yesterday, but be alive. I know that we will. The world keeps on moving, but I'm holding still. In the beginning, I was far away and praying for my destiny. Then would arrive, the moment go on. For we will be here when the miracle comes. Living eyes, way under the sun, don't cry. No war in my mind, the state of my heart. Living eyes, way out in the rain will fall.
This is from their 1981 self-titled album. Now, didn't do so well in terms of what they'd just done in the 70s, which is very disco-oriented. I mean, this was a band who could adapt, shape, move forward through each cycle and generation, iteration of the musical styles. They never seemed to drift away from what they were, but they certainly sometimes led the front, quite often led the front in what the music of that time was going to be, even when they fell not out of favour, out of chart favour. When they came back strong, and you know that. You win again. But this song has that simple harmonies, and not simple harmonies, it feels simple on the ear, but it isn't. And I want to get to what Noel Gallagher said about them, but let's get into the song.
We are of age, we are in time, we are forever. Right now when the power is mine, I'll leave you heaven and the earth, I'll leave you never. And live into love is the reason we shine. Well, I've been over, I've been under, I don't know the dream to analyze, but living eyes, you know that I do. Believe in the soul and the magic of you. Living eyes, when under the sun, don't cry. No war in my mind, the state of my heart. Living eyes, when out in the rain will.
You know, you guys let me know if you think the same, because all you guys that sort of gladly join the channel, you all know your music. When the Bee Gees, when you look at their lyrics and the songs, you can get distracted by the beautiful harmonies, which is no bad distraction, trust me. But the lyrics are always so, they carry weight when they want them to. When they want you to hear the words, when they want you to think about the messaging of the song, they do this. Am I wrong, guys? was watching a Noel Gallagher, frontman, Oasis, and Noel Gallagher and the High Flying Birds, and he was commenting on other bands, and I thought, oh God, he's just going to be ripping people to bits. And it got to the Bee Gees, and oh my God, he had such high praise. He kind of just basically said, you want to, you can have vocals, you can have singers, great singers, you can have a band that's a singer, but the minute you put brothers in the same room, you can't recreate that. No production will give you that recreation of that sound. It's in their DNA. They're sharing DNA vocally. And I was like, you know what? That's about the best way I can think of these. That it's in their DNA to sing. They're brothers. Deeply, yes, they had their difficulties in life over the time, of course. But when they were singing like this, writing songs like this, coming from that post-disco era, they could have pushed that out a little bit more. They probably could have tried to live on that a little bit longer. But no. They've never, obviously they played those tracks live throughout their whole career. They were a band that played their songs, as far as I'm aware. The hits would appear in, obviously, all their stage shows. But this is 1981, so they're moving into that sort of pop ballady phase. But it's just beautiful. Just the harmonics of their vocals, the song. The song itself makes me think about, the longing, the living life for legacy, and not being afraid to recognize that love is the important thing in your life, having a legacy. And they talk about the miracle for where we will be here when the miracle comes. And would you believe I told you your tomorrow is my yesterday? I think there's reference to that would arrive the moment you're born, for we will be here when miracles comes. So it's the birth of a child, is it? It's just beautiful, because I think it just gives you all sorts of visuals, tapestries you can paint in your own mind with a song like this. It's not a down in the dump song. It's a song to remind you of your humanity, I guess. But it's also just a great pop ballad, I'm listening to it. And you guys, listen, this channel, it leans heavily into rock, country, blues, some metal. But I won't drift away from these guys. This is not the first song. There's a playlist. Go and check them out. Because this is a reflection of the times. This is a reflection of this band. And it's a great song. You can't deny it. First time I've heard it, it's not their biggest hit by a million miles. But to me, this has been fantastic. This got recommended to me. You know who it was. I don't like shouting out because some people don't want that. They'll just message me and say, look at this. These two songs. One person sent me 2 songs from the Bee Gees. Nothing from Bee Gees. Nothing else. Just Bee Gees. That on a comment on a Bee Gees song I'd react to. I think it was Nights on Broadway. And they just put 2 songs and I went, okay. No request, nothing. And this is phenomenal. I'm going to do the other one soon. But guys, if you like it, join in. I'd like to share the music more. If you haven't earned your subscription, then I haven't. But I hope you enjoyed this. I really did. Take care, everybody.